All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the LAS Lock-In Show. This is going to be episode 2. We're going to get right into it by recapping on the season so far. Heats 1 and 2 are in the books. We're going to shout out some things and ask our special guests some questions. But first off, we want to welcome VeryWet to the show. How you doing, VeryWet?
Hey, everybody.
What's going
How
on,
you
man?
guys doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
We are good.
Yeah, so I'm very wet. Also, Mike. I play for Direwolves, 80 carry. How I got into the league was one day I was playing solo queue. I met Panzer Valari. Carried his ass, of course. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Carried him. He sent me a friend request. We started talking. We joined a league together, Sunshine League. Rav was also in it. That's how we got to know him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that league blew up. So Adam's like, "Yo, let's just start our own league," and here we are, season 3,
Heck
going
yeah.
strong.
Very nice. Yeah, we are in season 3, like you said. Me and Pac joined season 2. That was quite a season. We really enjoyed that. But season 3 is what we're talking about today. We're gonna go over some recap. Like I said, Heats 1 and 2 are finished. We're gonna go over the standings. So right now we're gonna take a look at how things are shaping up so far. Starting in the Masters League, we have a 3-way tie for first. We got the VRG Gods, MNG Direwolves, and Lightweight Crew all at 3 and 1. Bringing up the rear in fourth, we have the Apple Bottom Boys 2 and 2, Espionage in fifth 1 and 3, and a shout out to our new team that joined. Huskers Black are going to be starting in 6th place, but huge shout out to them. I know it's always hard joining late in the league, but better late than never. We're very glad to have them, so shout out to them, and hopefully during the season they could climb up to the top of the standings. We're going to move into the Warriors division now. We got GT Sabres, preseason champs, by the way, starting at 4-0 and holding on to first. We're going to join it with Cashed Out Gaming, 3 and 1, new team in second. We got another team that I want to shout out, Revenant, for joining late in the season. Thank you so much to them for joining. They are currently 1 and 1 with some more games to be played, but they are in third right now. We have the Purple Smurfs in 1 and 2 with a game that they also rescheduled that they will be playing. Skinny Legends Anthem in 5th, 1 and 3. And we have Empire Gaming yet to find their win, but they are 0 and 3 currently, but they are going to be playing a rescheduled game in the near future. And that's it for the Warriors, and we are going to go into the Legends division.
I got you. Here, I got you.
Yep,
So-
bring up.
With the Legends division, we are currently sitting at a first place record of 3 and 0 with one game yet to be played for the Verge Warriors. Coming in second place right now, we have MNG Raijin Storm, currently holding a 3 and 1 record. Third place right now with another game to be played, that of which would be against the Verge Warriors, is MNG Eclipse, currently holding a record of 2 and 1. MNG Chaos taking fourth place with a current record of 2 and 2. Uwu Incorporated, 5th place right now with a record of 1 and 3. And last but not least, we have RAR currently sitting in 6th place with a 0 and 4 record. So that would be it for the Legends division as well.
Yeah, so we're going to be recapping on how the season is going so far. As you know, we just mentioned the standings. But as far as the season so far, we got 4 games in the book, some to be rescheduled. But what do you guys think of the game so far? How do you guys think the teams are shaping out? Any surprises? Any metas you think are kind of crazy? How do you guys think things are going so far?
For the Masters division that we're all in, I think it's close race, very close. Apple Bottom Boys taking a game off a Lightweight Crew was really big.
Mm-hmm.
Us, the Direwolves, also taking a game off the Verge Gods, really starting to shake up the standings. The Huskers joining our division, really big also. Are they going to start off 0-4, or are they going to
They're currently starting the 0-4 record, that of
they
which,
are starting the 0-4.
yeah, guaranteed loss is what cemented them that placement at the moment. So they just took it over rather than starting anew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's that's an uphill battle right there. But congrats to them. They're gonna have to really go out here and grind for these.
Yeah, it's
I would
perfectly
say.
doable. I mean, 0-4 isn't the start you want, but I mean, you never know with our division. I'm sure there's going to be some upsets, so I can see them making it out of the groups if they really put it to it.
Yeah, definitely a good group of teams here, especially the top three teams I know personally. They're very, very good with their drafts as well as their gameplay. It's all in the comms with those guys, but the Apple Bottom Boys and Espionage, definitely good opponents when we played up against them. Definitely don't want to sleep on them, though. And Huskers Black, obviously, we just have to see on the next heat as to how they're going to be doing. So we just have to determine it from there. But next week should ultimately determine how the standings are really going to shape out for this division, I would say.
Yeah, and quick thing to note, we did make an announcement on the LAS Discord that next week is actually going to be focused on Clash. If you go in the announcements on the LAS Discord, we are moving Heat 3 to be, I believe, September 12th, if I'm not mistaken. That is going to be week 3 of the LAS instead of next week. So don't forget that. Don't show up on Sunday and be like, where's our LAS games? Because it's going to be the week after that. We are going to be focused on Clash for this weekend because we like to synergize the LAS season with the Clash season so that we get to play our Clash and we get to play our LAS as well.
Yep.
Always a nice little breather between.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
You get to do a little more practice in a more chill environment. Clash can get pretty competitive, but it's always nice to just run Clash with your friends, with the team that you probably have with LAS. So, it's more practice in a competitive environment. So that's why we always like to prioritize Clash outside of the Heat schedules.
And it's a tournament-based style, so it's kind of just how Grand Tournament goes preseason as well as playoffs for regular seasons. It's the same sort of ordeal. You get moved down into the lower bracket. You have to climb back up. The other people are winning that bracket. So it's like a fun time. It's always a good break for teams to at least get to practice with each other outside of the LAS scene.
Right.
Stack up those Clash trophies.
Yeah.
That is
I
correct.
was going to say, we definitely did for sure.
Get those premium tickets in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
Speaking
cash
of
out.
premium tickets, I never know when we're going to pop off because for premium tickets, I buy it and we get knocked out early and I don't get nothing. Then I use the basic ticket and we go 3-0 and win the whole thing. So, I can never win with that, but hey, loot isn't everything, but it's a nice little thing on the side.
Exactly.
That's just my luck.
Got to get those legendary skins.
Oh,
Exactly.
my God.
Yeah.
That would certainly be nice. All right, so moving right along, we're going to be asking you some questions, Mr. VeryWet, aka.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, like you said, you did answer a few of mine already with your intro, but I'll elaborate on them a little bit. So, what season did you start playing League?
Okay, so one of my hometown friends, he introduced me. I think it was around the tail end of season 3, but I didn't know back then that there were seasons.
That would be like 2012.
Yeah,
2012 was season
towards
3.
towards the end. So I think my main grind was all through season 4. So I played all through season 4. Finally got to level 30. I played some ranked games. I think I only played the 10 required, and I ended up low silver. But I was pretty happy, I was the only one of my friend groups not bronze.
There you go.
Yeah, so I was flexing on them.
I also was. I actually started in season 3 as well. Funny enough, Pac right here showed me the game as well, which is kind of interesting.
Kidding.
Yep. And he was
met
also
in
silver
high
when I
school.
was bronze too.
Yeah, I did a little bit of ranked right off the bat too, but I didn't grind it right off the bat. I started silver. I was like, oh, look at me, I'm silver. I have some bronze friends, kind of cool. Made my way into gold a couple seasons after that and made plat, but now I'm currently gold. But hey, I mean, season 3 was one heck of a season to start.
Oh, dude, it was so much fun. I remember leveling the count. 2 people go top, no jungler.
Yeah, no jungle. That
No
was
meta.
the
My
thing,
main
that's
Cho'Gath,
right.
dude. It was just so easy back then.
Yeah, my
Now you
go-to
got-
champs were Nasus and Pantheon, old Pantheon. Back when I didn't even know I didn't even know what Nasus's Q stacked. I literally did not know that. So I was obviously pretty boosted there. But old Pantheon was oh boy, that was a
Yeah, I
champion.
used to play Graves. I used to go Graves.
Me too, old
And
Graves.
I would just go to the lane. I would see the wave, just use everything, all my abilities on it, waste all my mana, just recall, and just keep doing that over and over again.
Yeah.
It was
Okay, so you
so
were
funny.
a real wave pusher, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
dude, I did not care. I was just all about that gold.
Well, you didn't have a jungler to gank you, so maybe
True.
that was the viable strategy after all.
Hey,
So, we're going to go to our next question we have planned for you. Have you always played ADC, and what's your favorite champion? It's a two-parter.
so when I actually started playing ranked, I started out in jungle because I had one of my buddies was a pretty good AD carry, so I just played some jungle, and then wasn't really for me. So then I moved down to bottom. So that was probably like the tail end of season 4. I started playing AD carry, and yeah, I only play AD carry. I do not play any other role. Every other role,
I hear you.
only
Yeah,
AD carry.
jungle is an interesting role to start. So that was just maybe like a brief thing. You're like, oh, jungle's cool. Nope, bot, and you went straight to bot, huh?
Yeah, you remember how easy jungling was in season 4?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you could take
You get-
anybody jungle. So
Yeah,
I would just
literally.
play whoever I wanted. Didn't really
Yep.
have to worry about too many counters or whatever. So
Get
yeah,
that
just full send.
upgrade to Spirit of the Elder Lizard, I believe it was called.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
Spirit of the Elder Golem, I think it was the second
Yup.
one.
And
But
Wrigley's
once
Lantern.
you had that, Wrigley's Lantern, you get a Sight Stone, and that's it. Like, you don't really need to build anything. You were lucky if you finished, like, what, a third full item? The game
Yeah.
was over at that point.
Broke. The jungler
Yeah.
was broke all the time.
Oh, my God. Like, when,
Living on that
Lee
welfare
Sin was
check.
released.
Yeah, right. Food stamps.
Jeez, dude. When Lee Sin was released, that was...
Yeah, I remember playing
oh
him. Yeah,
my
I thought he
God.
was so hard. I was like, wow, this champion's so goddamn hard. I'm not playing him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So
And
what
then,
would you say is your... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Favorite AD carry?
Or favorite
right
champion,
now,
favorite
or
favorite
just in
carry,
general?
either one. So you can give me your favorite champ in general, and if you have a favorite marksman.
Oh yeah, so right now I really like playing Vars. I just like shooting Qs at people. Just trying to hit those long range Qs.
Writing that one down, alright.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no one ban him.
I got you. I'll
Just
handshake
say,
you on that one.
Don't ban him. You heard it. We're not gonna ban him.
I also really like playing Ezreal. Ezreal's a lot of fun to play, especially when Divine Sunder was like really broken on him.
Yeah.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think with Jin. I think Jin's fun. Just a 4th crit.
He was definitely a really interesting release when he was shown his teaser trailer. I was definitely really hyped for him coming out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's
Good
my
old
favorite
days.
champion.
What would you say about old Ezreal? Did you like Ezreal when he was in his
Didn't
older
play him
state?
too hard back then.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I didn't pick him up until late. Once I started learning how to throw skill shots, actually farm, it was kind of just like you walk up to the minion and you just like auto attack until it dies, and hopefully you got it.
Because he's like, if you think about it, he's similar to Varus in regards to that. Your Q is what your power comes from. Ezreal's a little more auto attack centric, but he's like a more mobile version of Varus when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about maxing your Q and just completely ruining their health bar.
Yeah, then when your E's on the low cooldown, you land a couple Qs, you just dash around. Oh, Lucian was fun. I remember. Oh, when Lucian was broken, jeez.
Lucian Braum, when he would Lucian would rush Trinity Force. I forget what season that was. I think that was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, that was early 5, right?
Yeah, that he would go like I don't play ADC, but I think it was Trinity Force Bork.
Yep.
And then like I don't know, what was after that? Bloodthirster? I don't even remember.
Oh, remember when AD carries used to rush Bloodthirster?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlyn was
man.
disgusting.
Phantom Dancer, the old Phantom Dancer, when it was
Dude,
like
that was so funny.
That was such a
Red.
Caitlyn meta. I love that meta.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck Caitlyn.
That was a whack meta.
Oh, fuck Caitlyn.
Yeah, dude.
Right now, I can't play
Too
her
long
either.
range.
Actually,
Long
that
range.
segues into the next question. So the next question, if you could permanently remove one champion, who would it be and why? What champion do you want out of the
Totally
game?
from the game.
Out of the game for a good.
Gone.
Yasuo.
Gone. Dude, his win wall too broken. Especially as an AD carry main, he just throws the wall and you're just standing there. You're just like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here, and then he'll throw his fucking tornado at you. Yeah, dude, the champ sucks. I hate
It
that
also
champion.
you could also argue that it's good to remove him from the game because of how broken you think he is, but also so that you don't get any inting Yasuo's on your team. So maybe it could work both ways.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Either way works for me.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Changing gears a little bit. So how do you know Panzer, and how long have you known each other?
Oh yeah, so like I said earlier, we met in solo queue.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably like 5 years ago now. Um, we actually met in person. He lives in Kentucky, and I live in New Jersey. So.
Hey,
Oh,
same.
so do we.
So do we.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Shout out.
You
Let's
guys
go.
from South Jersey?
North.
Central.
North. Central? So what
Yeah.
town
Well,
are you guys
no,
close to?
we're north. We're 5 minutes away from each other. We're nearest like Clinton is like the most
It's
relevant.
Hunterdon County.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunterton? Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I used to have basketball tournaments up there. Yeah, dude, it's nice up
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Small
nice up
freaking
there.
world, dude. That's nuts.
there. Yeah, so one time he flew to New York, and I met him in New York. That was like 3 years ago. And then actually pretty recently, I flew out to Kentucky to his house, and I stayed there for a weekend, and we had a blast. Yeah, we're pretty close. We talk like every day.
Nice. And you're
Yeah,
a part of the
I
same
flame
team
him
as
a
well?
lot. I like to flame a lot. You know, he ints my lane.
Yeah, he's your lane opponent.
Yeah,
or
Pac-
lane partner, I mean.
Pac knows. You know,
Yeah.
they're just
Oh my gosh.
straight flames.
I swear to God, it was like a point and click at that point with this fucking Seraphine sometimes.
Oh,
That shit wasn't a skill shot. That was literally a targetable.
dude, her ultimate doesn't make any sense. It should not go further, even if it
For
hits
the amount of
allies.
people,
Like,
yeah.
What is that?
And I built I don't think a single one of us had mercs that game, so that made it even more
No,
enjoyable.
I didn't.
Were we? I think we were heavy AD that game too. So
Yeah, here,
Yep.
let me pull up our
Yeah, you
combat.
guys were.
You can go
it
on
was-
that a little bit more.
It was Gnar. I forget the jungler.
You got Gnar,
Kiana.
Evelyn,
There it is.
oh, Evelyn.
Gnar,
Yep.
Evelyn, Kiana, Misfortune, and Seraphine. That
Yeah.
was, oh my
Yeah,
god.
stupid fucking gross.
Yeah,
And
that was.
not a single merc treads on her. Oh wait, actually no. Loki, our jungler, did have merc treads. Okay, we had one.
Oh yeah, dude, he did good in that game.
Yeah,
very-
yeah.
very
Shout
good
out to
to Val.
Loki. He's a
Very good
solid
to Val.
jungler, dude.
Yeah.
He's pretty
Big
good.
shout out to Locomotive, my homeboy.
Yeah, dude. On one of the team fights, dude, he just flashed onto me. It was just. I was like, oh, my whole team's around me. We could probably peel him off, and I.
Oh yeah, when they were evacuating
Oh.
mid lane and then he came
Yeah,
back and killed
dude.
you. I called it. I literally called it. I was just
yeah.
like, yo, kill. Keep going.
What? I was actually kind of
Yeah.
sad. I was like, dude, he really killed me.
Yep.
Surprise. Hey, we'll get you next time. That game was pretty.
Dude,
that
we
game
were
was
doing
good.
pretty good
That
early
game
on,
was
but you
really
just.
That was fun.
Oh man, you both you got 2 quadras but no penta. No
Yeah,
penta.
Dude,
Did
the
they
rise.
just steal
I
it
think the
from you?
rise flashed over to the wall. No, I was never close enough to the 5th.
Ah.
Yeah,
Well,
unlucky.
Yeah, Kiana stole one of them and I forget the other one.
No, I think he actually took both. I think
Oh, both.
Vincent actually took both. Yeah,
Yeah.
bastard. No, they were pretty far away from me anyway. But I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just layering on that MF ult. Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
What a game.
so easy, so easy. Just stand there, just wait, just wait for your team to do everything.
I was looking to get you, but I could just never find you in the right time. I couldn't get you, man. I can't reach you.
Yeah.
I tried.
No, dude, it was so much you had to go through. Like
Yeah, your comp is kind
Gnarl.
of nuts.
Keanu, yeah, we were just very hard to get to the back line.
So I got one more question for you off the top of my head. How did you come up with your username?
Oh no,
We
kidding.
want to know.
Okay,
Yes, sir. The world
So like I
wants
said,
to know.
I played basketball growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and you remember in 2016 when the Warriors were really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and
Of
they were called
course.
Splash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're making a lot of threes, you know, people would be like, "Oh, I'm wet." So I was a good shooter, you know. I wasn't great, but I was pretty good. And I thought it was a funny saying. So when I would get hot, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm wet, I'm wet." So one day I was like, "Dude, I gotta change my league name. What the hell should I change it to?" I was like, "Yo, very wet." That's
Very
funny.
wet.
Very
Like
wet.
that.
Oh,
That's
actually,
good, dude.
what did it used to be?
Oh, it used to be my old Xbox name. So it was my last name It was Suarez M11. Yeah, dude, I made that when I was like 9.
Okay.
So then I was like, yeah, dude, I got to change this. We got to switch something up. And then, yeah, dude, ever since then, I was like, dude, I can't change it. I can't change it.
Yeah, once you find the username, it's the one. You gotta
It's
stick with
perfect.
it. You put it on every one of your games as your username. That's the one. That's how I feel about mine. I'm sure Steve does that.
I was gonna say it ends up on like every fucking esports jersey you fucking order for yourself, even if it's not your own team. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I got so many
Yeah,
jerseys
dude,
with Pac
you got
on
to
it.
rep.
Yeah, Pac's the shit. I fucking love my name too. Same sort of ordeal.
So if you had any questions you want to throw Pac, my friend, that's all I had for him. If you had any you wanted to throw his way, or if you guys want to change gears.
I guess the last question would be, what would you say your main is? Like, you go back to your roots. You say this is my comfort pick forever. It's gonna be the champion. You lock in most of the day. What's the pick?
Oh, dude, Callista.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, when she first came out and she was good until they gutted her.
Yeah.
Bro, love the champion. Absolutely love the champion. And now she's like, eh. I mean, she's good early, but she just gets outscaled pretty hard.
Yeah, you need a
And then,
team.
if you get tagged when any slow and then your attack speed goes down and shit, yeah, dude, it's not as fun.
I don't think
But
I
yeah,
could
dude,
ever
I
get
like
used
sucking
to how
on my
she
support
works.
and throwing them.
Yeah. But the fact that you jump after each auto, or at least you're able to jump, that I don't think I could ever get used to that. I mean,
Dude,
I
The
don't
kite
so much
mechanic's
fun.
crazy. Yeah, I love
So
it.
much
that
fun.
whole thing is nuts.
I think they removed, if you used to jump straight backwards, it was like a little bit longer than if you jump side to side or forward.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
I
kiting
don't know if
back
they
used to
still
be
have
nuts.
that, but
Yeah.
dude, oh, great
Mhm.
champion.
Funny enough, so what I do is when I play ARAM and I get a champ I've never played before, I have the tendency, not even kidding, to get a penta on that champion. And I did the same with Callista, so just a fun fact there. I got Callista, nobody wanted to take her off my hands, I did not want to play her, and I'm like, I'm not dodging this, I want to play a game of ARAM. So I play her, if I played well, I played well. If they just inted, they just inted. But I got a freaking penta on her, and she was surprisingly
Full send,
fun
dude.
to
That's
play.
what the ARAMs are for.
Yeah. So very interesting, the Callista pick.
Yeah, dude. Good old Callista.
With what was that comp? The Ballista comp?
Yeah.
Ballista with who was
Blitz.
Alistar or Blitz?
No, Blitzcrank. Yeah, he would
Blitz.
land the hook. He'd land the hook, and then you would pull that.
Oh my god.
It still works, I'm
Ballista
pretty
gun.
sure, in some sort of context, but it might be wonky now. I'm not too sure, but I think it's underrated.
I think the TP I think they got rid of that, but you used to be able to TP or like ult and TP, and you used to take them with you.
Hold them with you and just throw them in.
Really?
Yep. That
yeah,
was a
dude,
mechanic.
that was funny too. That was funny.
I've done that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think they removed it though. I think
They had to, 100%.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, that was good too.
Damn.
I think they're trying to get rid of like stupid interactions like that.
Yeah. They want it to be a cleaner game.
Yeah, dude, surprise TP. Pull up with 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the double TP. I'll remember that game forever with it was Team Liquid and CLG against Team Liquid. I think it was
the one where they did a bot lane.
No, it was
oh no, that was
it was mid lane. Piglet was on Caitlyn, and he was under the mid lane inhib tower, and it was Darshan on CLG as Poppy, and I believe it was Pobelter on Rise, and they TP'd on the same minion at the same time, and they both just run up on him and just kill him under tower.
That sounds about right.
Oh man, that's nostalgic. I remember that. And he goes, "It's a double TP! It's a double TP!"
Yeah, it's a double TP.
It's a double TP.
I gotta watch.
Yeah, what do you
that
even
shit.
do against that? You're just waiting for one person to show up.
Yeah, they did it at the same exact time. Oh man.
Yeah, especially when it's in sync. You because the animation's a little different when other people TP on. Because like you know, like it swirls around the minion.
Yep.
It'll be a little bit different, but yeah, you do it at the exact same time.
Yep. And now no more no more cancel TP. That's another thing
Yeah,
they changed with
dude.
that. Where you
Wait,
could
so
just be like, hey, get away. And then they're like, no, all right, we'll get away. And you're like, okay, that's
you
it.
used to get a reduced cooldown too if you
Yeah, if
canceled
you
it, right?
canceled it, it would reduce the cooldown. Yeah, I don't know by how much, but it would be worth canceling it if that's what you wanted to do. But basically, if my bot lane's getting ganked or like 4-man, you would TP, they would back off, and then you would just cancel it and stay in
Yep.
your lane. So I didn't really abuse that too much, but competitive wise, that was really abused. And Riot's like,
Yeah, that was
this
really
is kind
good.
of stupid because you would just basically say like, you have two choices: I can TP and completely kill all of you guys, or this is like a warning, like, hey, do you really want the smoke?
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're trying to go for a big play. You see some TPs come in, everyone backs off, and then you just cancel it, and there goes your play.
Yep. Yeah, but like you said, Riot is getting rid of those little cheesy interactions. So I mean, maybe it's for the best, but we'll always remember the stuff we used to be able to do.
Yeah, it's not
Alright.
like what it used to be.
Yeah.
That is true. Well, I believe we are coming up on time soon, so if we want to do some quick little LAS topic before we end it, we can do that.
Absolutely. Definitely want to wrap it up with a little rule reminder, especially for the new teams that have joined.
That's right. Yes.
So I'm just going to go over a few things just for the new teams as well as newcomers of the LAS. People that are watching this for the first time can also get a little bit of insight. So we do have a bit of rules. So you could always check them out on the LOL East or not LOL Esports. Whoops. LAS website. That's
there.
always there for you. Yeah.
Yep. Going on the Discord, you're gonna go to scroll down under info, and you'll see social links. Then you'll see website link on the top. Click that and get acquainted with the website. You probably already know some of the rules, like you have your rosters for all you new. You got your rosters in there, but pretty much all you need to know is in there. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to a moderator. But the rules are very simple, very easy to follow, and we're excited to have you guys. So shout out to the two new teams, Revenant and Huskers Black.
Yeah, big
Absolutely.
thanks. Joining late, like we said.
Never easy, but we're glad you're here. It's going to be a good season still.
For
yeah,
sure.
we got a good bunch of guys playing within the season, so you'll have a lot of fun, make a lot of friends, and really help the community grow.
Yeah.
That's right. And Huskers Black specifically joining our region, we got to be careful because they might get their first win on one of us.
True.
You never
True,
know. We don't know how good they're going to be. They might come
Coming in
out
clean,
swinging.
don't know who to ban, don't know who they pick. Really
All that
can
kinda stuff.
bring out
They
some
are
pocket
literally
picks.
the dark horse.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, I believe we are going to call it there. Thank you for everyone who tuning in. Shout out to all the new teams, and thank you, VeryWet, for joining us as our special guest as always.
No problem.
Yep.
Definitely
Yeah,
want
that's
to
fun.
Definitely want to tune into Heat 3, that of which will be September 12th, so keep on the lookout for that. You guys could also do Clash for next weekend, which is coming up as the 4th and 5th of September. You guys could also do that. If you're looking for a team, you could always hit someone up on the LAS server. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on the Rift. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. We'll see you in the next one. And this league is by the players for the players. This is LAS Lock-In. Thank you guys for joining.
Sweet.